What's up, boys? Nick from Team Table 5-on-1 here. I am the king of the scrubs, and today I'm just gonna do a quick little video telling you guys. Oh, I totally lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. It's a very cold day here in Michigan, and I'm enjoying the cold while I can because it was 95 the other day. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about what I plan on playing at game day tomorrow. I am uploading this on the 20th, which means game day was also today. However, since my LGS doesn't do game day, and the nearest place I could go to game day was 30 minutes away, I just decided that me and a couple of my friends, we will all go to game day at one specific store on Sunday, just because they don't have to work, I don't have to go to class, we'll just go then. And I'm going to play Jeskai Control. Now, GP Montreal is this weekend, obviously. So, I'm sorry. I kind of wish that was last weekend, because then we would have the results of that event for this event, but there's been a lot of Control on stream, there's been a lot of Zombies on stream, and there's been a lot of Marvel. There was a statistic that MTG Goldfish shown. It's on Twitter, you can find it really easily, but 68% of players who had 3 buys were all playing Marvel. And there were only like 30 or so players that, there might have been like 20 or so, like 25 or 30 players who had 3 buys. So the fact that almost like 20 of those players are playing Marvel is kind of worrying. But at the same time, if your deck isn't built to beat Marvel, then you're doing it wrong. I mean, I just hate saying it, but it's just true. Everyone, like, once we got Amonkhet, everyone was like, okay, we have a wide format, because Guardian was gone. Guardian was incredibly oppressive. You couldn't play a deck unless it had cards to beat Guardian. If you didn't have cards that beat Guardian, then you were just doing it wrong. So, everyone's like, okay, we'll have this wide open format. We didn't. We just kind of rewinded a couple of formats ago, back past the Delirium and the Flash format. We just went back to Marvel versus Control decks again. Like, that's kind of where we are right now. Nothing much we can do about it, So, it's not my build. It's my buddy's build. If I can get his deck list, I'll make that its own deck tech and talk about why, because it's sort of my deck, but I don't own the deck. I put a lot of theory into his deck. It was the first deck he built, and then he built Zombies. He's always liked Zombies. So he built the Zombies deck, and he's been playing that, and he's letting me even play Control, so I can build up, because I decided to sell my Aristocrats deck, because as much as I like that deck just isn't good. You have 0 interaction in your deck, and that's the problem right now. Is back when I played it, you were allowed to be non-interactive, but now decks are just able to punish you for that. Okay, I'll turn 4 Ulamog your 2 lands. Okay, we're done. Like, I can't do anything. So, you need to have a plan, and that deck doesn't have a plan, so that's why I got rid of it. And plus, I finally picked up the Fatal Pushes, so there were 4 Fatal Pushes. There was a lot of money in that deck, so I was able to recoup some of my losses. So right now, I just have a lot of standard stuff that I've been trying to get rid of. I mean, I'm not really into playing standard at the moment, but I got nothing better to do with my weekend, so I'm gonna go play some games. Like, don't get me wrong, I love standard, but I just don't like playing formats like this. I like diverse open formats. Now, sure, when the format is Copycat and Emrakul, when Emrakul and Copter were legal, those are very skill-intensive formats. And those are ones that shine my status as a player, because back in those formats, I kept winning with Aristocrats because I just had a great build of the deck and I piloted it well. So, same thing with when I topped the regional with Monarchs. We had an established possible argumentative tier 0 format, and I just went X2 with Monarchs and didn't really break a sweat. So, but I'm playing Jeskai Control. I think it's slightly better than the blue-red version, actually. Just because white gives you access to Cast Out, and that card's amazing. We don't have Gideons, otherwise we would have played Gideons. but we do have Fumigates in the sideboard. You get the third color for Radiant Flames, and you don't have to rely on strictly Aether Hub for that. We spent 57 years arguing about which was better, Suns or Radiant Flames. We decided on Radiant Flames because just the card's only 1 red instead of 2 red, and the red, it's like blue-white splash red, but we're trying to make it more blue-red splash white because the red cards are just so much better than the white cards right now. Like, Harness Lightning is the main reason to play red. Like, that card is just absurd. And you get all the blue counter spells, and you get all the blue card draw. You get Torrential Gearhulk, which is a win condition. You can use Jace and Chandra as win conditions. So yeah, I just want to make a quick little video talking about what I'm going to play at game day. I'm going to play Jeskai Control. So if anyone is playing against me at game day tomorrow, which is highly unlikely because I have 80 subscribers or 79, and I don't think any of them go to the store that I'm going to. But just in case you have a heads up, you have a somewhat of an unfair advantage. But I'm not giving you the deck list. I'm just giving you the deck. It's not like I have the list on screen telling you what it is. It'll be up probably like Tuesday or Wednesday after I actually, because I have to put it on Tapped Out or I have to get the cards, and that I just don't want to do that. So, yeah, just a quick little video, just letting you know when I'm playing at Amonkhet Game Day. Just a quick little thing here. If you can go to game day, go to game day. It is so much fun. Like, you just get to play so much Magic against like people and decks that you didn't even know existed, just because game day just sort of brings people out because it's really like a one-time thing, you know? Like, sure, you get a game day for every set, but I mean, you can't go to every game day. You know, my first game day wasn't until, what was it? I think it was like BFZ, and I made the finals of that game day. So, you know, every time I've gone to game day, I've come close to top 8 or I've made top 8, so hoping to keep the streak alive with this one. The goal is for either me or one of my friends to just win game day. But for now, we're just testing to get into the top 8, so. But I've gone on my tangents. I should probably just wrap this up. But yeah. That's really about it. I don't know how to wrap this up. But just to summarize, I'm playing Jeskai Control. I think it's slightly better than the blue-red version, although you could take blue-red to an event and do well. And go to game day. Just go to game day. Like, if you can't even play, just go and watch and see how the people are. Because a lot of friendly people go to game day. I'm Nick from Team Table 501. Thanks for watching, and get good, scrubs.